doing today is I'm going to get a bunch of these pieces cut out and ready to be assembled throughout the week, since I have today, tomorrow off, and then I'm working another 60-hour week. And next weekend is the show, so this has to be done this week. I completed 13 boxes that you guys hung out with me for last week, and this week is gonna have to be 17 boxes. We'll see if we can do it, dude. Yeah, dude. Let me tune in on my other device here so I can see the chat. Oh, what's up with this, dude? Yeah, it's live. There it is. Okay, so part of this is going to be the bandsaw, dude. I want to turn y'all so that you can see the bandsaw. Oh, should I change my thing over here? I don't know how to do that now. I fucked that up. Maybe if I put this right here and did that, maybe I could do this. Does that point you guys at the bandsaw? Good enough, man. Good enough. So yeah, I'm just gonna get some shapes cut up. I'll mill through this. Got a pretty sweet piece of walnut right here. I'll make some boxes out of that, dude. Ooh, might even work this into the designer one. Sick. I'm gonna try to make that work on one of the boxes, dude. Might look cool. We'll see. That as well. I think that's pretty dope. This might be too big of a crack, dude. Let's cut through it. So that ended up kind of going through here. It's not too bad. This grain looks so nice. I kind of want to keep this, dude, but I'm worried that that hole's going to continue. So we'll set it aside. We'll set it aside and check it out. Oh, God. Another fantastic piece of walnut right here, dude. Which I'm gonna chop on the chop saw first. Let's get it to a more manageable size. There we go. Welcome everybody that's tuning in. I made 13 of these little boxes last week. I need to make 17 this week to hit my goal. All while working a 60-hour-a-week job, so see if I can do it, man. I think if I get enough setup done this weekend, that I can knock them out this week. But I wanted to do a handful of just kind of simple square boxes that I could sell for a little less. Some people might like that. Ooh. It's okay. Maybe I should glue some of these big chunks together and then make a huge box, dude. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 of these walnut blocks. I did want to do a couple more of these madrone burl pieces too, so let's get one of those all set up. Yeah, I dig that, dude. What do you think about that, guys, with like a drawer in here? Might be pretty cool. Maybe seal it up with glue and that. We're gonna see what we can do with that. It might be a sick piece. I think we can work with this piece, dude. I think that's going to end up being pretty cool, actually. Yeah, buddy. It's gonna be something. I can feel it. This gnarly chunk here, dude. Okay, so that's totally fucked right there. Cut that off. Think that's too much gnar, dude? Might be. I think it is. accessible. I don't know about this piece, guys. It's like I just keep cutting into it and it's just staying bad. It's just staying bad. So set it aside. I think we get a chunk out of that. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I think this one's gonna end up looking pretty cool, dude. I had to cut a lot off, but that is a badass looking piece of wood, in my opinion. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 cuts here, so we have cut it out to make it happen, dude. Now we have to turn all these into turn all these into boxes now, dude. So I think I'm gonna glue these ones together, clamp them, and then make a big one out of these. So this has some potential to be a super badass piece, dude. Very, very natural, badass looking piece this one's gonna be, dude. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this up here. Maybe brush it out, hit it with lacquer, maybe cut it off. Who knows? Let's see when we get there. You want to close this garage door? I think it's making glare. How's that, guys? Is that pretty good? Okay. Gonna glue these two. Together. Yeah. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Excuse me. Thanks for tuning in. I made 13 of these boxes last week, and I have to make 17 this week. I need to have a total of 30 before I go to this show on December 7th. But I work 60 hours a week, so I have to do this in my off time. What I'm doing today is just sort of prepping these boxes. I'm going to get them all cut out, set aside, start gluing. I already started gluing earlier today, and then I realized a couple hours into working that I forgot to turn the stream on. So this one I'm going to glue together, and then once the glue dries, I can cut out a huge box, you know? Get some clamps on it. Actually, I want this more like this. So yeah, so this one can be a big old giant one. Not sure that's big enough. Nope. Guess we're gonna have to put one of these fucking super beaster clamps on, dude. Welcome to the channel, everybody. We are chilling in the shop on a Saturday. Prepping for the coming week. Getting these things ready to make boxes this week. So I try to use either Saturday or Sunday as sort of my milling, kind of leg work day or whatever. You know, running errands and get the pieces all ready to be worked on for next week, you know? Just want to make sure these fuckers are nice and tight, dude. Yeah, they are. So yeah, this is what we're working with today. Since I have the rest of the day, I'm not going to put myself in a terrible hurry. Take my time. This one I'm thinking, where's the other one? I have a couple that I'm thinking of like an obelisk style. Like this one is just kind of like a curved, crazy obelisk. Keeping the cracks, dude. And then maybe we'll put 2 drawers in this one. And then maybe like, maybe an angle cut here. And that'll be a nice one. And then this will be another little obelisk one. Keeping this, dude. I'll drop some like super glue or something in there to stabilize this crack, but I really like it. So I'm thinking that might actually be the face of it. And then I'll put the drawer down here. It's either that or put the drawer on this side and you don't even get to see this cool part. So that'll be another obelisk. We've got this piece of madrone burl, which might make a pretty cool, little box, dude. You know, cut the box in here or the drawer in here, kind of leave this natural, dude. Maybe hit it with some spray lacquer, super glue in there, spray lacquer the whole thing. Might look dope, dude. Just a big old natural looking one. Couple more pieces of that madrone burl here, just to do some smaller, kind of like, I liked how the other ones turned out with this stuff, where like keeping the cracking and stuff in the box like just makes it look old and cool or whatever. This one I might actually put this way and just have like a narrow box here. It's a little square madrone burl box here. This is a pretty interesting piece. This one I'm not sure what we're going to be able to do with, but I wanted to mess with it. Then we have a bunch of these pieces of walnut here. This one's going to be a beautiful box, dude. Look at that. Let's get that piece wet. See what it looks like. I have a feeling it's insane. Oh yeah, dude, that is beautiful. This is going to be a really nice box. There's a lot of figure in the wood. Dope. So yeah, I got some of these. Going to make some smaller walnut boxes. These are going to be some smaller walnut boxes. These might be some like Still doing bandsaw style. I like that, like that. I might make some of these where it's like they lay flat and you pick it up. Boxes in there. This walnut's nice, dude. I'm gonna probably do like a big drawer on this one and this one and this one. These three will be like a similar style one. Kind of my plan. Another box one. Yeah. So, and then I have these two, which this is a dope looking piece of wood, but it's really small, and there's that in it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but I didn't want to throw that out. Yo, what up? How you doing, Francis? This one is also a super nice piece of wood, but it had that. And I kind of want to get into that and see if it's okay or whatever. Anyways, guys, yeah, that's what we're looking at today. I'm going to try to get all those cut out and set aside so that throughout the week we can work on them, dude. So let's get right to it, buddy. Let's get right to it. Oh, I'm going to switch you guys over to the bandsaw view. Hold on a second. Perfect, dude. I should be wearing my respirator. Oh no, dude. Okay, so this will be this one. Kind of like a rough idea what this one will look like. Set that aside. On to the next one. Okay, so this one's gonna be like this and open like this. So I have to cut a piece off of that. So yeah, so this will glue on there, and then it'll, you know what I'm saying? Alright, good talk. Jared, what up, Dad? Good to see you, buddy.
I'm just gonna freehand this one, I think, dude. Alright, so this one, will go like this. Yeah, there's the drawer. And then that'll go inside this one. Like that. Oh, did I do that one? Like that, and then this will have a little drawer. Yo, what up? Hello and welcome. Welcome, everybody. That's gonna be a cool one, dude. A little funky one. A little amogus. Alright. I'm fucking not sure about how to go about this one, dude. Just gonna do it. Hey, it worked. That'll be our back. Now to cut a drawer out of this beast, dude. Some of that dust out the way. Okay, dude. Kind of sketch, dude. Let's see. Yo, Tim, what's up, brother? Tim, I think you're gonna like what we're cooking on this one, dude. Here's the back. Here's the front. There's the drawer. Come on. Double check on the shape. Yes. Yeah, dude, I'm thinking probably obsidian for that one, but like a bigger chunk of the obsidian, like a big chunk, you know? And then like carve into the wood and like set it in there, you know? Dude, it's like a drawer within a drawer. So, let me put this together. Dude, that's gonna be sick. Yeah. Dude, nice deep drawer. Yep. Liking that, dude. That is not the way, bro. I'm just leaving little notes to myself so I know what to do when I get back to these pieces, you know? Okay. Yeah, that's true, dude.
spoken like a guy who's come across a project and been like, what was I thinking here? You know? I do that all the time.
So here's another little Madrone barrel box, dude. It's gonna look sick. It's got the checking coming through. It's got this, dude. Sick. Oh, I gotta cut the drawer out. Derp. All right, so there it is, another little Madrone barrel box that we can get to later this week. I'm trying to think how to cut the drawer out of the obelisk here, and which side would be better. I think that side's pretty cool, but this side's fucking metal, bro. I think this side. And I think I'm going to chop a little off this. Oh, the wood was bad, dude. Damn. Oh, the wood was bad. That's shitty, bro. That one came apart on me too, man. Unfortunate, dude. I think I might be able to. I'm gonna try to glue this piece here and save it, dude, because it's gonna be a sick piece, but I'll cut out this other drawer. Dude, I think it's savable, bro. It's worth trying with this one, I think. Yeah, that was shitty. There's my stick out, dude. Yeah, dude, that whole thing's bad. Everything's falling apart on that piece. We'll have to just fucking move on from this one, dude. Shit happens, man. We'll make a nice little piece of firewood. Hey, what's up? Are you going to work? Well, thank you, dude. Thanks for popping in the chat. Yeah. I'm good. Yeah. Oh, you were? You fucker.
Yo, my friend just pulled up. He was passing by. He gave me a tall can, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Tim, I'm going to wait till I'm done with the bandsaw, you know? And then I'm going to crack that sucker. But you definitely don't want to be drinking the tall boys and messing with the bandsaw, dude. This is just going to be a more simple, cool little box, dude. Yeah, that's true. You definitely want to try to keep your fingers. Man, I always see these dudes on Facebook, and it's always these videos of these dudes using these gnarly shapers, and I think they're in like Indonesia, and they're using these gnarly shapers and these just wild ass table saws that look homemade. And like the one dude's missing all the fingers to this knuckle on one hand, and it just keeps showing me this dude's videos for some reason. So yeah, it's a little reminder, I guess, for me.
I'm okay, dude. It just grabbed the, I didn't have a hold of it, and it grabbed it and tried to twist this. I tell you what, that did freak me out after that no fingers comment, though, dude. I should have been using the grips, and not gonna lie, dude, that was fucking scary, bud. Pretty scary. Yeah, dude, that was a little scary. Shit, that was freaky deaky, dude. Dude.
Yo, Meldrum, thanks for the tall boy, dude. That's awesome. That was fucking scary, buddy. Would have made for good TV though, right? Yeah, that was my mistake. I was trying to go into the bandsaw on a round piece, dude, and it just makes it want to pull it down, and that's what happened. Just kind of crack. If you're flat, it's not as big a deal, but when you're like that and you have a rounded thing, it wants to pull it down like that. It's for anybody listening that didn't know that. All right, so this one is ready to go into the next phase. Just a cool little, oops, what's the deal here? That's the back. Oh, like that. So like that. That will go like that. This one goes like that. And that'll be the little box. Whoop. Yeah, dude, I need more clamps. I need like 750,000 more clamps. Many more clamps needed. I'm going with the clamps this time, dude. Because that shit was pretty big.
Nice. It's crazy how fast something can happen with this. Like when the belt sander bit me the other day, dude. It happened so fast. Like there's nothing you can do. It's quicker than you, dude. Oh, what up? I didn't realize that was Mike. What up, Mike? Dude, that was so sketch. There was like a half a second there where I didn't realize what had happened, and I was like, oh man, I don't want to look at my hand, you know? But it was okay. Luckily, it was okay. Anyway, here's the next one. This will be the next one. Put that in the pile. The to be glued pile. We got another chunker one, dude. I'm gonna shave a butt hair off this. Alright, so this will be the next one. It will have this drawer. Kind of getting tired of making boxes, dudes. It's been like a week straight of boxes, dude. They're fun. They're fun, though. I will make a little tiny box. Definitely using the clamp. So that's about. Little smiley face. Another little square one. a small drawer. Dude, how's my battery doing on this? How's the old battery? 46%. We're good. We're good here. Ooh. They weren't good. They were not good. I'll try to do this little obelisk here. And I want this in the front and a small drawer right here. So let's see if I can do that without fucking it up. Yo, dude. This one's gonna be the obelisk, bro. A little drawer in it. Sick. Here's the next one. I think this one's gonna be super nice, dude. You got this knot here. You got this crazy action here. It's gonna be a nice one. What a nice little box. Still a lot of work to do on these. It ain't over yet, dude.
Cut about as close as you can get on that side. Whew. Gonna have to like not sand that one as much. There's another one. Then we have these two, man. And I think I'm going to hold off on this one. I'm going to hold off on this. I like this piece of wood, but I'm going to hold off on it. I think this one's got some crazy potential. Putting you guys back on the bench. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the shop. Just chilling on a Saturday. I'm trying to get these shapes all ready to go so that I can work on them throughout the week and have them completed. Hopefully by next Saturday, so that Sunday I can take them with me to the show. And the show is going to be the Higher Artisan Market sponsored Festivus gift fair, and it's in Napa. It's on December 7th. I'll be there with a table set up. There'll be lots of other makers there. I've looked up some of the other makers, and they are pretty fucking cool, dude. So I would recommend going to that. If you can make it, it's in Napa, December 7th. For more information, you can check out my Instagram, my Facebook. I have a post on YouTube, and look for the flyer for it. Festivus Gift Fair, Napa. My socials for Instagram, Facebook, all that. For all that, it's Cobb Mountain Woodwork. So if you go to my socials on that, there'll be a flyer for that event. I'm going to stay after it. Oh, did I forget a box, dude? I forgot one. Dang it. Box to cut. Yeah, back. Forgot about that one. Let's see what goes with that. That is the top corner. There. And this will be another box, dude, which I think is going to look pretty badass. Anyways, guys, welcome to the shop, dude. We're hanging out today on a Saturday. Got all the cutting done, so that's cool. Not going to really be cutting anymore today. I'm going to glue some stuff, hang out. Yeah. But welcome if you enjoy hanging out here in the shop. And subscribe to the channel, dude. That'll help us out a whole bunch. Okay. I think this will hold. These the ones? Yeah. Cool. So this is going to be the front of this box, or the top. This one's going to go like this. This box will be like this, and then you pick it up. But to do this one, I'm going to set that like that. Then we're going to put glue on this, drop it in there. And put that down on top of it. Just need to put some glue on it and hold it down with something. Oops, that was wrong. That was totally wrong. Oh, and I fucking broke it. That's cool. That's okay. I still have this piece here. Cut one off. Pardon the language there, folks. Yeah, just like that. We'll cut that piece. piece off. fits. Bloop. Let's get this one out of the way. Okay, let's glue and clamp this one right here. You know what? Let's get this one a little thicker. Yeah, buddy. Gonna need one more little clamper on this one. Let's do it like that. Hey. Perfecto. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to put this one, dude. Running low on space in here, guys. Yo, wait a second. What piece was this from, dude? Seriously? Anyways, might be losing my mind, you guys. It's okay. Cool little teardrop shaped drawer, dude. Very, very nice. Oops. Just like that. Yeah. Ooh, I like this drawer. This is a good shape for a drawer. Can you guys hear my neighbor's dogs that never stop barking day and night out there? Pretty cool, huh? Okay. There's a little drawer. For that one. What up, Meldrum? Welcome back, dude. Oh yeah, this is gonna be another one of these. I don't know, this one's gonna be like that, dude. Shroop. Shroop. What do I do here? There we go. Okay, so let's get this glued on before we glue the back. I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. Did I fuck this up? No. It's nice to have people chilling with you in the shop, you know? So I glue this down, right? And then that front, we'll just pull the whole drawer out. So we'll set this aside. Ah, yes, this one. this one. So yeah, so this one's gonna be just a box that sits there like that, right? And then you pick this up, and there's just a little space in there. And you can stash this wherever, and it'll just look like a little block of wood stashed somewhere. Boop. Put your little roaches in there or whatever, dude. Ah, yes, the symphony of the neighbors and the barking dogs. Wonderful. And I don't think I need to clamp those. I think that just needs just to hang out in there. That'll be fine. And this is another box like that one. Oh yeah, dude, I'm not using the saw anymore tonight. So I just want to say thanks to Meldrum for today's ice cold beverage. That's delicious, dude. Okay, yeah, this is another one of those. Good thing I marked what I was doing here. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't the most exciting part, I know, the whole gluing and clamping stuff, but you got to do it if you want to be making these. All right, this one can chill over here and dry as well. Okay, so we got 4 drying over there. Very good. And that does free up a couple clamps. So, which one do I want to get after first, though, dude? Let's do the obelisk, man. Fuck, that is dope, dude. That's sick. That'll be the drawer. I'll seal this up with like resin or CA glue, maybe CA glue. We'll see. We will see. But for now, we clamp. I know at least one of you's tuning in from work, so I appreciate that, guys. Appreciate y'all hanging out, dude. Chilling in the shop with me, man. There's got to be a better way to get it down in the crack there. Maybe if I do this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's working. Yes, sir. That totally worked. Okay. Tons of squeeze out. You know what I think might work better than just a paper towel, dude, is a paper towel with a little water on it. Just want to give a shout out to my neighbor's dogs for not barking for a couple minutes. You guys are doing good out there. All right, the obelisk is glued and clamped. Get these out of my way there. Should I also clamp the back on it while we're here? I got 4 clamps left. I think I should. Yeah. Oh, nice, dude. That's good. Yo, Meldrum, you make it to work, dude? Thanks for dropping off the beverage, sir. That was very, very cool of you. I think this box, oh nice. I think this box might end up being my most badass looking one yet, dude. I know not everybody's into that whole like gnarly looking, looks 1,000 years old aesthetic, but I dig it, dude. I dig it. No. Let's go right there with you. Just like that. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's my dog. What are you barking at, dog? I'll be right back, guys. He normally doesn't bark unless there's something out there. What is it? Yeah, he was just letting me know that there was somebody walking around out there. That is not gonna fucking fly, bro. So, ooh, I have an idea. I have an idea for that. Where's the... Yeah, we'll just go right there. Right in the fucking middle of that one, buddy. Yeah, that was the answer. That was the solution. All right, guys, I'm going to put the obelisk over there to dry. And we have one clamp left. To do the drawer on the obelisk. Obelisk. That's a funny word, dude. Here's the little drawer for the obelisk. Kind of a weird little drawer. I'm not sure what you put in there, but I should have just done that as a sculpture. Done it as a sculpture instead of a functional piece, dude. Whatever. It's okay. Okay. Dude, I need more clamps. This is ridiculous. I'm out of clamps. Meldrum, I'm just going to show you these ones that we have on deck here. This one's got a big drawer. It's a nice one as well. When that all gets glued up, those drawers slide out. Here's a super badass looking one, dude. Gnarly. I love that when it's got all that knots and it just looks like you dug it up out of the earth or whatever. That's my vibe right there, man. Another one. I made a handful of like more simple boxes tonight than I did last week, and I'm just gonna price them a little bit lower to give people like a more affordable option. This is a beautiful, absolutely stunning piece of wood. This one, and oh yeah, this is gonna be one of those ones that you just open it. It's gonna sit like that, and then you just open it. But look at the figuring in this wood, dude. Just incredible. We do have this little chip here and crack there. It doesn't go through. And I'm probably going to leave it, dude. Because I dig it. Then we got this guy. This is a big pull-out drawer. Another pull-out drawer. Of course, these are the ones that all need to get glued. Oh yeah, then we have this guy that ended up looking like a Mogus, dude. Look at this. Another little square one. This super gnarly piece of madrone burl, dude, that I was able to actually shape a little box out of, dude. That's gonna look so awesome filled in and all that, dude. Another little weird shape one. People seem to like those. Here's another madrone. Another madrone burl. And then here is the crazy one, dude. Keeping all this part of the root or whatever up here. Look at that, dude. Nice little drawer on it. This is going to be a sick piece when it's done. What I'll do is I'll get the sides that are cut sanded real nice. But this stuff I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave all this, dude. I might brush that out. And I'm going to hit it with some lacquer, probably like 5-6 coats of lacquer. And that's going to be dope. Yeah, this might be another one of those not for sale ones, dude. I don't know. Gnarly. So that's what we got. And then I have 13 that are done. I put those in the house. They're done, finished. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. So I will, if I can complete all these boxes this week, I will overshoot my goal by 5, I think. So that's cool. And then I have I don't know what I'm gonna do with this block, dude, but it calls to me, bro. don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll make a little hammer out of it. Hey, if you're tuning in, and it's your first time, if you could click the subscribe button, that would be freaking awesome. At 500 subscribers, I'm going to make another one of these woodworking mallets on stream and give it away to a subscriber that night. So go ahead and subscribe if you please would. It would help me out a bunch, you guys. Well, this one I made from scrap. This was just a scrap wood one I made real quick because I needed one. But the one I'll make you guys is going to be sick, dude. It's going to be walnut. It's going to be, what else do I got over there? I got a little piece of oak to incorporate into it. Yeah, it's going to be like a couple different kind of hardwood. It's going to be sick. So subscribe. Once we get to 500 subscribers, we're going to make a hardwood woodworking mallet and give it to one of you guys. This is super useful, dude. If you're like, if you're trying to like move something, you don't want to, you know, leave a mark or break it or whatever. You're trying to hit your chisels. You don't want to mess up your chisel handles. You need a wooden mallet. So we'll give one of those away at 500 subscribers. This is going to be a week, dude. I got to finish all those boxes that we just cut in the next 7 days. That has to be done by next Saturday night, dude. And we're going to pack it all up. Head to Napa to the Higher Artisan sponsored Festivus gift fair, dude. There's gonna be some other really talented artists there bringing their wares. So I recommend hitting Napa up December 7th, the Festivus gift fair. You can find information about that on my Instagram or my Facebook. Those are both Cobb Mountain Woodworks. I'll be there. A bunch of other artists will be there. It's gonna be a good time. I have some stickers that I wanted to give. I had a bunch of these stickers made. Here, like I got one on my bandsaw. So I had a bunch of like stickers with my logo made. I'm gonna give those out. I'm gonna give some of those out at that show, just to people that I'm talking to or whatever. I'm pretty stoked. Melvin, maybe see my logo, dude? Pretty sick, right? It's like me carrying a piece of wood or whatever, Cobb Mountain in the background. Pretty dope. Learn to make clamps, he says. Meldrum, I'll give you a sticker, bro. I'm not going to sell you a sticker. I'll give you a sticker, buddy. I'll just give you one. You can have a sticker, sir. Let's see. I'm kind of just giving these things in the clamps a few minutes, guys. Yeah, I do need more clamps. And I'll be right back. I got to use the restroom, so I will be right back. Oh, I shouldn't put the beer on the stream. What's up, everybody? No, I'll give you a sticker, Meldrum. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. Okay. Oh, I don't have clamps, so this doesn't matter. So this will be, this one, the whole face will come off to open the drawer. I don't have the clamps to deal with that. So this will be, no, 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 like that, no, like that. So that'll get glued on like that. And this one will sit flush like that. And then we have a little jar. You can put your put a couple little nugs in there, whatever you want to do, dude. A little piece of jewelry in there, whatever you want. This one's got some fantastic grain swooping across the front. These cracks, which I love. Boop. This will be another one of those, but where does this one go, dude? That. This one is like that. Of course, we still have to glue, sand. Sand, sand, sand. Sand, 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 sand. But you get the drift. This one will be like that. This will be... Leave it alone, dog. This one will be like that. Bam. Good little box. I have some magnets too to that's what I could do. That's what I could do while I'm waiting for that to dry, buddy. It could be magnet time. Also, Meldrum, I found a company, my buddy told me about a company that has bajillions of different magnets, dude. It's K&J Magnet Company. All kind of magnets. So we'll try these magnets. We have 30 of these suckers. I figure what I'll do is I'll try to find a drill bit that's the size of those, and then I can drill it down in there, glue it in there, and we'll call it good. Drill bits. Yeah. Yeah, they have, like, look at these little tiny ones I got. They have all kind of different sizes. Very fun. So, that is not a little bit big. Whoa, dude, those are small and powerful. That looks about right. I'm going to need super glue. Super glue activator. You know what, if I put some sawdust in that and then super glue, you won't be able to see the magnet. Shit, should not have touched that, buddy. Little magnets. Maybe a little more sawdust. A little more sawdust. Cool, dude. Cool. That's awesome. Once this glue dries, I can sand it, and that magnet helps hold it down. I'm going to put another one in this corner, though. 2 magnets together. That's crazy how that smokes when it activates the super glue. That's crazy, dude. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like when you hit the super glue with that activator, it bubbles up and smokes and stuff. And like instantly cures almost. Yeah, that's hard. Wild. So let's see. Let's see if this is going to work. Oh, it gets hot too. That's crazy. All right, definitely going to need to sand that. I'm going to get after that and sand that right now because I'm interested in what it's going to do. Oops. Forgot something. I wasn't going for perfect on that one, dude. I just wanted to see. It holds it. That magnet's not strong enough to like pick it. Like the lid holds the whole thing, but it helps hold the lid in its spot. I think I got to get a little bit bigger magnets. Prevents it from falling out. Well, not completely upside down, but vertically holds it. Cool. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta check something out. It was nothing. Okay. Well, that was a fun experiment. I think we'll definitely be adding the magnets to a lot of these, especially ones like that, ones like this. I'm definitely going to sand it down better. That was just a quick little sand. Once I free up some clamps, we'll start completing these boxes, dude. But I definitely don't have enough clamps to do 20 boxes at once like I'm trying to do. You know what I mean, dude? Free up a couple clamps, I think, right here. Guys, if you're wondering what to get me for the holidays, dude, clamps. Just give me a whole box of clamps, bro. If you want to get fancy, give me some of these. Give me some of these Irwin, what are these? 8-inch clamps. I love these guys. Oh, Meldrum, let me show you this. Meldrum, I don't know if you're still there, bud, but here's like a piece I did the other day out of that madrone burl with a obsidian drawer pull, dude. And I kept the, I need to sand this, but I kept the like cracks and stuff for that aesthetic, dude, that like wabi-sabi style, dude, you know. That's that madrone burl. This red coloration and stuff is completely natural. Pretty dope wood, dude. Kind of rare. Found some lady on Facebook was selling a madrone burl, so I went and got it. Yeah, I dig that aesthetic, man, where it's like, I don't know. I think like too often everything has to be perfect, you know? Like the tomatoes have to be perfect or they throw them in the garbage and everything has to be perfect. And in reality, dude, nature's not perfect. Humans aren't perfect, dude. Like I don't think art should be perfect. I mean, they throw away so much food because it doesn't look perfect or whatever. You know. That's a cool little box, huh? Shoop. This one's ready for sanding. Which I'm not going to do because I already opened the beverage you gave me. But I can glue. I can certainly glue. Let's glue the Amogus, dude. Oh shit. Oh, this one cracks me up. Come on, buddy. Excellent. Or did I just do that like this? No. Like this. It's like that. Yeah, it is like that. Oh, those aren't the right clamps for the... I'm going to have to clamp the back on this later. Because I want to use the like powerful clamps for that. So we can get the drawer glued up, dude. Like that. Oh no. Was it this one? Yes. Welcome everybody that's tuning into the shop. I think we're going on hour 3 of this stream. Check. 3 hours, 11 minutes into this stream. Having a good time. Saturday. After a long week. If you guys are having a good time, it would help the channel out a lot if you could subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 followers. Once I do, I'm going to make a wooden mallet, much like this one, but out of like walnut wood and oak, and give it away to one of y'all. So subscribe, please. It's a nice drawer. The Amogus drawer is glued. Guys, I think I'm going to call it, man. I'm going to be back here tomorrow, live streaming again while I continue to work on these guys. Meldrum's good to see you. Glad you stopped by. Thanks for the beverage. Appreciate it. Everybody else, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in December 7th in Napa for the Festivus Gift Fair, guys. Thanks again. See you later.